Hello, everyone, and welcome to the August OUG Ambassador webinar. My name is Samantha Ogon, and I am your Ambassador Liaison for the Oracle Applications Users Group, or the OAUG. We are recording today's presentation, so everyone is currently on mute. However, if you have any questions at any time during this webinar, please type those into the questions panel, and I'll be happy to answer them before we conclude today's presentation. I'd also like to note that I will have information that's on our website during this webinar, but I will be sending out the Ambassador Benefit email tomorrow that will include links to some of these areas, so you don't have to worry about writing them down. I'd like to start today's webinar, as with all Ambassador webinars, we like to reiterate what you receive with your OAUG membership, and we encourage you to remind your colleagues. The OAUG is here to make your work life easier, and we do this by helping you find the answers, network with real users and experts, and help you influence Oracle. And using your benefits will help you and your colleagues grow as professionals. It is important to note that your membership gives you access to network of other users through our user communities, our conferences, and our educational programming. And since there are over 17,000 individuals involved with the OAUG, your membership allows you to find the answers through these users and experts. So one of the first benefits I'd like to talk about are the different educational opportunities you can take advantage of with your membership. So one of our important educational opportunities is e-learning. And with your OAUG membership, you have access to all your e-learning webinars live and recorded. And there's no limit to the amount of webinars you can attend or download. And this is an unlimited member benefit that's available to everyone at your organization. So you can review the live webinar that's coming up, and there is a whole list of recorded e-learning webinars available going back to 2011. So there are lots of opportunities to find information that you are maybe looking for, maybe an upgrade or other items. And as you can see, the final e-learning series webinar of the Modern Business Close is coming up at the end of the month. And there are 2 other webinars that are part of the series that are now located in the recorded sessions, and they are available. And always be sure to check back, as there are always new sessions being added to our schedule too. And that webinar is not the only live webinar on the schedule right now. Currently, Best of Collaborate 2017 has started. It started on August 1st, and there are still over 15 sessions that are available live. This is a great opportunity if you missed Collaborate 2017, or maybe you missed sessions while you were at the conference. So the sessions that are available are some of our best rated sessions from the conference. And attending them live is a great benefit, as well as you can ask the speaker questions during the live webinar. However, if you do miss the live sessions, we are recording each one of these, and they're going to be available in the e-learning recorded session as well. You can find these on oaug.org/best, B-E-S-T, and you'll find more information about the whole series, as well as how to register for each session individually. And I will show you later in the webinar the list that is currently available to register to see the live sessions. Another educational resource is the OAUG Insight magazine. You should have received this copy to your mailboxes if you are currently subscribed. With your membership, you do get 10 mailed copies to any individual within your company. So make sure that you are looking at that list before the next issue comes out for fall. If you do want to look at who is receiving the mailed version out of your 10 copies, or if you want to add someone, I am happy to help you collect that list so that you can review each person that is receiving the mailed copy. If you want them to receive it before the next issue comes out, please make sure to email me as soon as possible at ambassador@oaug.org, and that way they'll get the mailed copy in the fall right when it comes out. But as always, all the issues of Insight are available on our website for every person at your company. It's with your membership. So all you have to do is log in and visit oaug.org/insight, and you'll be able to read all of the stories that are in this issue as well as past versions. Another great educational offering from the OAUG is the OAUG Pro Tips. These are short videos. They're usually under 5 minutes, and they're from a fellow user or expert displaying a tip or trick that they've used. And we just have 2 new videos that have been released. One on Oracle Discover and replacing it, and one on EBS 12.2x ADOP online patching. You can view the past versions of all of our pro tips. As you can see, there are other ones on this screen, but there are plenty more on the website. And you can also check back because we'll be adding more pro tip videos in the coming months as well. All right, another benefit of your membership is that we help you take advantage of a unified voice to Oracle, so our advocacy to Oracle. So how can you take advantage of this? Well, if you have a wish or concern, you can voice them to the OAUG Support Council at support@oaug.org. The OAUG Customer Support Council is the way that the OAUG members can have a unified voice for communicating collective priorities for future development, direction, and enhancement to Oracle application products. So you can send your wishes or concerns to the council, and then the council collects that information to identify needs or areas of concern from our members. The council then works with Oracle support to evaluate and address priority topics. And as you can see on the screen, the Customer Support Council is led by users. There are some great pictures of Kaberi and Kaiten on the screen right now, and they are your chair and co-chair this year. And they work with a full committee of great volunteers helping with this initiative. So if you do have any wishes or concerns that you'd like to have addressed, make sure to send that to support@oaug.org, and the council will look at them. And what are some resources from the Customer Support Council? Well, the first is the Support in Focus, which is our quarterly newsletter that shares information and updates from the Support Council. So if you did send in a wish or a concern, this is where the Customer Support Council would announce what they've been working on, and maybe it's one of your concerns or wishes. If you'd like to receive this copy of the newsletter, make sure that you mark opt in under your profile communication preferences on your profile. And the newsletter is only sent out quarterly, so watch in the fall for the next issue. In addition, the Oracle Support Council helped host the Oracle Support Functional Analyzers webinar that took place recently on July 28th. This was a hosted webinar about the new framework, interface, and features that have just been released for EBS analyzers. So if you didn't miss that webinar, or maybe you just want to see the recording for your notes, you can go in eLearning 2017 recordings, and you'll find a copy of that webinar there. In addition, with your membership, you have access to the networking opportunities that help you connect with your users and with other users and learn from their experiences. All right, so you can network with other users who live near you, or maybe they use the same application as you. And these are geographic and special interest groups, and they're usually called GEO or SIG for short. So if you hear that shortened word, that's what they mean. How can you get involved? First, you could attend an event. You can, it's a great way to learn and network with your peers. We have 2 in-person events coming up soon in the next couple of months, and many of the groups will be meeting at Oracle Open World in October, and that schedule will be released soon later this month. In addition, you can join the Geographic and Special Interest Group mailing list to receive more information from each leader. I'm going to show you where you can find a list of each of their websites, and each of them have a website with a contact form on them. But you can also go in your profile, and I will show you how to do that and just have it directly added to your profile. Finally, once you've been involved with one or more of these groups, consider volunteering. Ask if help is needed from the current leaders, for an event, or maybe submit a proposal to speak at their next event if they're asking for it. It's a great way to get involved. So on the screen right now, you can see what is going on with our user communities. Like I said, there are 2 upcoming events, one on September 6th and one on September 15th. So if you're in those areas with those geographic groups, this might be a great opportunity to attend those events. And then again, we have Oracle Open World User Group Sunday. You can meet some of the groups there, and you can also meet membership staff too if you want to come say hello, and that schedule will be released soon. Another opportunity to both network and learn is with the OUG Young Professionals Forum. The group is for new and young professionals as a way for them to learn and network with peers and mentors. And if this is right for you, or you know someone at your organization that would benefit from the group, you can send me an email and I can add them to the list for updates on future events and webinars. Our next event is taking place on September 14th, and it's a Knowledge Bite webinar that's discussion based. So the DIA will lead, and it will teach you how to change learning in your organization. And this is great for both new managers, but also just anyone interested in seeing some new tools to help your organization with their training or educational solutions. And if you do want to get involved in the group, you can join the mailing list. Like I said, you can email me. There are a lot of previous recorded webinars that are both professional development topics as well as Oracle application topics on our website, and that's oug.org/YP. We also have an open survey if you want to get involved either as a volunteer or join the committee, but also if you have ideas for speaking opportunities for this group. Next, I will outline your roles and responsibilities as ambassador for your organization and show you how to navigate some places on the website. First, thank you for serving as an OAUG ambassador for your organization. And please remember that as an ambassador, we look to you to serve as the primary point of your contact for your organization's membership. And this will also help your coworkers maximize the value of the membership that you're paying for. OAUG ambassadors fulfill a few obligations throughout the year in order to maximize the value of the membership for you and your colleagues. We ask that the OAUG ambassador for each organization attend 2 webinars annually. So if you're here, this is at least halfway towards that goal. Email your coworkers about the benefits of the OAUG membership, and I will be sending you that benefit top 5 email tomorrow morning. It'll cover a lot of things that we talked about in the webinar today. And we just ask you to forward the bottom part of that email on to your colleagues, and whatever information you'd like to add or edit that's more beneficial for your coworkers, that's fine as well. We also ask you to know when your membership should be renewed, and be on the lookout for the board of director election information that's coming out this fall, because as the ambassador, you are the person who votes on behalf of your entire company. We also ask that ambassadors help us maintain accurate records. We ask that you pay special attention to email addresses, mailing addresses, and which of your colleagues are receiving the OAUG Insight magazine. I am going to show you in a moment how to find your organization's record and how to update that. And if you finish your ambassador duties for the year, please make sure to track your involvement in the ambassador program through the participation form. This form can be completed every time you complete a task or at the end of the year when you complete all of your tasks. And every ambassador who completes all of the tasks by the end of the year is eligible to win a free OAUG conference registration to Collaborate. So you can win one to Collaborate 18. And then make sure to complete the participation form at the end of each month when you do complete your webinar, because I do submit. I do enter everyone who completed webinars into a drawing for a $50 Amazon gift card if you attended your webinar that month. So don't miss the opportunity to win that as well. All right, now I just want to show you a couple areas of the website. Let me go to the website one moment. All right, so here I am at the OAUG website. One area that I did want to show you was the OAUG Best of Collaborate, where you can find that. Like I said, it's at /best will give you to the information page. And once you're there, you can hit register now to attend one or more of the sessions. Again, with your membership, you can attend all of them if they're relevant to you. All of the red listings here on the e-learning page are the Best of Collaborate webinars. So you can just pick one. And once you're logged in, as you can see, I am logged into the website. It will bring you to this link that says webinar URL. Once you click that, you'll be able to register and you'll get more information sent to your email once you're officially registered. If you go to this left area, this is where you can find the e-learning recording. So if you did want to go to that customer support council webinar, or maybe one of the past Modern Business close webinars, this is where you'll find them. So this is just the 2017 e-learning recordings that have gone through this so far this year. So we do have some of the Best of Collaborate as well. And you can go for 2016, 2015, or you can scroll up and search and see if you can find a recording that is maybe what you're looking for. Another thing I wanted to show you, the different user communities. So we have the geo groups and the special interest groups here. If you click on this upcoming events and live webinars from the tab, that will bring you to the different scheduled events that we have so far. So if you wanted to register for that Ohio Valley on September 15th, you just click the more and you go to their page in order to register. You can also get on their mailing list this way. So if you wanted a different geographic group and you wanted to search through it, you can click the geos under the user community tab, and you can go to any of their web pages and find their contact information and get registered for their group that way. But you can also hit this My OAUG profile once you're logged into the website, and anyone in your organization can do this as well. And once it brings you to the profile, that's where you can select one or more of the different GeoSig groups. It's at the bottom of your profile page. It says GeoSigs. And you just hit join a GeoSig. And it will bring you to a list of all the geographic and special interest groups. And all you have to do is hit control and you can select as many that are relevant to you. And then you just hit continue at the bottom of the page. And like I said, anyone at your organization can do this. So it's another thing to encourage them to join these groups to network with other users. And then I just lastly wanted to show you how you can manage your organization's contacts. Since you're the ambassador, you have a special button on your profile, and it's right under your information. It's Manage Organization Contacts. And if you select that button, it'll bring you to an individual list of current contacts. Some of you may have past contacts. You do not need to worry about those. Those are people who have been disabled from your organization's membership, and they still are showing up as a record of previously being associated with your company, but they no longer receive the member benefits. And let's say you did want to disable someone, maybe they left or retired your company, and you wanted them off your company record. All you would have to do is go to the right and you would hit this disable button. It will have a pop-up, as you can see on the top. It'll say this will expire relationship from this person's relationship from your organization, continue, and you can hit OK. This does not delete them from our system. It just disassociates them with your company. You can also go into any individual record and hit the edit button. So if you did want to subscribe someone individually to the OAUG site magazine, you could just scroll down on their individual profile and you could hit this little subscribe to Insight magazine. If you don't want to subscribe them or they're subscribed and you want to remove them, you can uncheck it. You can also see their opt-in, opt-out list. And if you did make any changes, you just have to hit Save Changes. I do realize that a lot of you might have very large companies and going individually into each record might not be a feasible task. So if you are one of those people, but you want to see and make updates to your contacts, please don't hesitate to send me an email at ambassador@oug.org, and I'd be happy to pull a list of all your records, and then you can make the edits on an Excel spreadsheet instead. All right. And the last thing I want to show you on your profile, this is also where you can see where your member expiration date is. Under your My Profile box and down is My Membership. It'll show your expiration date and how long you've been a member and your status. So right now I can see that I'm current until January 1st, 2018. If you did want to pay, on the right corner is My Organization Account, and that will show if you have a balance. And also, if you did have a balance, you'd have the ability to see that invoice and pay it right here online as well. All right, so that's all I have to show you today. If you have any questions right now, please type them into the questions box and I'd be happy to answer them. And I'll just give everyone a couple of minutes to see if they do have any questions. And while I wait, I just want to let you know that the benefits email for you guys will go out tomorrow, and that will have links to a lot of the things that we talked about for your benefits. And if you want to complete your tasks, I guess I can show you one more thing, and that would be under membership on the Ambassador program. This is the site that can help you out with a lot of the questions you have. I do list all the opportunities to come to the next webinars. There are 2 more opportunities for this year. The recording of the previous webinar, so that will go up later today. And then that participation form does live at the bottom of this website, and you can just click the button, and that's where you can fill out the form. So the question is, do we have to manually log our webinar attendance somewhere, or is that recorded automatically? So you don't, I do have a record of all of our webinar attendees, so I do have a record that you did attend, but I ask that you complete this Ambassador participation form, and you just have to click the check marks whether or not you attended both of your Ambassador webinars, whether you completed your review of your organization's contact list, basically all the duties, and that's the list I take in order to make sure that you completed your tasks and that I put in to pick who is the winner of the Collaborate registration for next year. But again, you don't have to do this every time you attend a webinar. You can wait till you finish all of your duties and do it all at once as well. All right, that looks like the last question we have today. So I just want to thank you for attending the webinar today. If you have any questions later on, please send them to ambassador@oug.org, and I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, thank you again for attending. Have a great rest of your day.